With Black Music Month coming up this summer and Black History Month behind us, I want to take the time out to talk about a subject that's been really gnawing at my ass for the past few years. For some reason, they've had Black Music Month, which I was completely unaware of, but for the most part, they only highlight artists from recent years. What I'm saying is they only highlight fucking hip-hop artists and R&B stars. Now, I know hip-hop as a black-dominated genre has produced billions of dollars. But at this rate, at this year, we have to look at hip-hop as a whole. Mainstream hip-hop, I'd say. And talk about how much bullshit is out there. I don't want that to be the legacy of my generation. And have that be the contribution we made musically to our people during this era. When I have kids and I want to listen to this is what we did back in my day, I will never do that for my kids, because as long as we continue to produce this shit, I will forever be marked with shame with the crap they put out now. That's what brings me to the subject about the blues. This is a genre of music that I'm afraid is going to pass away with its last two masters, Buddy Guy and B.B. King. They're elderly men now, although they are still touring and they're still kicking ass all over the place. And they're great, great guitar players. Two of the most influential guitar players still left alive. They've influenced Eric Clapton, the Yardbirds, Cream, Led Zeppelin, and they even influenced Jimi Hendrix, the greatest electric guitar player that ever lived. But the blues as a whole is being thrown away recklessly. Now, there's a lot of people who want to go out there and jump on the fucking bandwagon and say that the blues was stolen from us. You can't steal something that was thrown away, people. I'm being dead fucking serious about that. I don't care what y'all say. Nobody is producing blues records anymore. And if they are, they're not getting the chance to really display this music to the world. The blues is our birthright. The blues music, if you listen to it, it goes back to Africa. It was a piece of something that we brought over with us from Africa to the cotton fields, from the cotton fields to the juke joints, from the juke joints to the big cities like Detroit, Chicago, and parts of New York City. It was by far probably the greatest form of self-expression. Most blues artists were guitar players, and they produced very talented and awesome guitar players, as I might add. Guys like Albert King and Freddie King and B.B. King. Guys like Buddy Guy. Guys like T-Bone Walker. And, of course, again, Jimi Hendrix, who at his core was a blues guitarist, and that's how he started. It ended up influencing guys, again, like Eric Clapton, and a broad range of rock guitarists in the 60s that eventually became hard rock and heavy metal, which at the basis came from blues music. So in turn, they influenced and created a whole genre of music. What's is strange is that B.B. King even said it once. In the 60s, he was shunned by black audiences, but when he went to San Francisco and played at a festival, white audiences stood on their feet and cheered for him. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? It's even to the point now where white audiences who are very diehard music fans of the genre know more about the blues than we do. Hell, we don't even get Ike Turner for his credit for musical exploration. He created distorted guitar effects, but nobody knows about that. His legacy is for beating Tina's ass and doing drugs, which is again unfortunate. Now in this day and age, I haven't found a blues artist my age or older who's out there doing it, which is also fortunate. Once B.B. King and Buddy Guy pass away, that'll be the end of the legacy, and it'll be thrown away. So as far as Black Music Month goes, they need to be very broad about the artists they put there. They should put all kinds of artists, people we've never even heard of, who need the spotlight for it. I'm sick and tired of fucking 50 Cent having his little graphic flash every time they do Black Music Month on VH1. And it really pisses me off. That's all I got to say about that. You can say I'm a hater if you want to and call me lame or whatever. I don't give a shit, alright? I don't give a fuck about it. That's all I got to say about that.